just stop that for the moment. Well, we're live, but technical issues. It wouldn't be a reject show without it.
Let's skip him and let's move on. We'll catch up.
I know. You know what? Put him in the rearview mirror. Folks, we're here Tuesday night, Dungeon and the Mad Mage, here on the Rejects channel. And as always, they're chomping at the bit. You just can't hold them down. They just want to play. So, while we're waiting on Kieran to get his Sirion, Kieran, whatever you want to call him, the limp-feathered elf, we'll start off with our introductions with the rest of the game because they're here and on time. Flinio, you're up first.
Flinio is the 14th wood elf, druid, monk, earth elemental.
Linder.
Hello, I'm playing Linder. I'm a 14th level half-elf bard wizard.
That he is. Quetzal.
I am Quetzal, the 14th level fighter paladin lizard folk.
Shadow.
I am Shadow, the 14th level Tabaxi scout.
And no, he's all lit up, but no sound cometh from him. That is sad. Kieran. You're green, but nothing there. So, do we have any idea?
It looks like his image is screaming at me.
I know. Yes, it's just one big green circle in Discord. His typical self.
Well, that doesn't
Well,
go, translate over to the stream though. It's not lighting up over there.
I know it's not. Yeah, I saw that. Pop in and out there, Aaron, when you get a chance. See if it... Because he can hear us. At least I thought he could. Because he responded to...
Well, he commented on your limp, I think.
On the limp deal. He's all worried about being limp. You know? So...
It's a family show here.
I can hear you. You cannot hear me. New headset. That is correct. We cannot hear you, even though it shows you're talking. Which is kind of funny. Gear. Well, while he's messing with that, who's got a recap? Who wants to tell us what happened last week? Anyone? Bueller?
I think the DM does.
I don't recall. They messed with some secret rooms, and
we found the witches.
We're about to find out what's going on in this wall.
They left. That's right. So they found a purple box. Not sure what it is. What's about it though? When they came out of the room with the purple box, which was the little bitty room, then there was a statue here turned into a demon of some sort and attacked them, which they dispatched. And then, yes, the northern part of the wall here is all lit up with magical essence, but they have no idea what the hell it means. I think y'all were perplexed on what to do next, or we're going to figure out what was all about this wall. So, what did we say that it, that was the line, but don't want to give off what it said. It showed the wall gave off a aura of transmutation. So there. That is the clue. So that's it.
We're going to gain a lot of viewers this week, Duff.
Yeah. So yeah, let's. What are we doing? Now he's out. Now he's overlay. Now he's lit up. That is translating. Oh well. Kieran is troublemaker. But anyway, so he'll figure it out, and he can at least hear us. So yes, you just put the creature down. Didn't have really any other clues to go off of, so we left it there. So, what are we doing? Let's get started.
Our only option seems to be to let that Rashaka or whatever it is go.
It's a pretty putty tat. He's harmless.
No, it's not.
But would you really, really know that?
I know as a cat that he can't be harmless because cats aren't harmless.
True. That's true. So, yeah, up to y'all. What are we doing? I just drive this bus. They are chomping at the bit there, folks.
Oh, we were
Winter's
having the
best-
same problem last week, so.
Karen dropped back out. Oh, the text will mess up in the overlay. Anybody watching? But the voice chat. But we'll get it fixed. We will get it fixed.
So we got to take this box to somebody who knows what they're doing.
So
Is that what we arrived at?
he just called me directly on Discord, and I couldn't hear him there either.
Wonderful.
Has he
Okay.
checked the new headset with a different application?
Or done the voice test in the app and the voice and video settings?
I have no idea what he has or hasn't done. So I think we were talking about whether or not we wanted to give in to the Rakshas's demands and let him go in exchange for the information.
I vote for doing that.
And he did say that he would leave, didn't he? After we let him go.
Yeah, but he wouldn't.
It was a little vague as to where leaving would lead him to.
I don't really care.
I wanted him to agree to leave the Sword Coast and just go wherever. Just
Yeah,
go
and
in.
that's
never
what
come
I meant.
back.
I thought he did.
No, he didn't do that.
No,
He refused.
he
He
did
said,
not.
he said he would leave here, but he refused to give any other indication about where he would go.
That is correct.
So either we give in to him and maybe find this spell book that he was talking about. I'm assuming we have the phylactery. But yeah, the spell book for a lich has probably got some pretty good spells in it.
That's what I'm thinking, and I think our wizards could
I would
use
say
some good
so, yeah.
spells.
Not to mention, how much would that spell book be worth?
Have we tried Identify on this thing yet?
We did detect magic and got a transmutation off of it. I don't know if we can
Not off
find
not
one
off
of
the
that.
box, you did not. The box gives you nothing.
I think we need something more powerful than identify for the box.
You were talking about the wall. At least I thought you were talking about the wall.
Yeah, just the wall.
No,
Sorry.
I was
The
talking
wall
about-
gives
I
you
was
that.
talking
The
about the
box
box.
doesn't register anything but a purple crystal box.
Kieran,
think we
can you
should-
speak here?
Yeah, he's not.
It's still
Damn.
permanently lit up.
That sucks. I don't know if it's muted because he's getting some type of reverb back from Discord that's lighting him up. So,
Well, yeah, there's two Kierans in the chat now.
well, the
Yeah,
one's
sure.
me. The top one's my bot taking a spot.
All right. So when I'm speaking, it's going to be lighting up him.
Yeah,
for,
I'll take him. I'll take him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Well, it sucks.
I'll take a vote. I think Kieran was for letting the dude go last week, and it sounds like Shadow is for it. Quetzal, Linder, what do y'all think about it?
I think it's worth it.
There you go. Vote.
Benny, Quetzal?
Check mark. Yes. X mark. No. And I think Kieran voted yes to let him go.
Last week, I think he was in favor of it. But,
Quetzal.
I let him make his own vote.
Yeah. You have to vote Quetzal or whoever hasn't voted there, Linda or Quetzal, I'm assuming.
I did.
One of them is my bot. One of them is my extra view that's in there. That's why it's registering 5 since he's not in. But
Well, it seems like Kieran has dropped out of the game too. So
he
maybe doing
no,
a hard-
he dropped. Oh, he did, didn't he? Yeah, the other one's mine. Okay, so unless we definitively, well, it's a Kieran's. I can't remember.
He's
what
the deciding vote.
I know. We need him to hear us. If he can, Kieran, if he can hear us in chat, tell us in the Discord room if you vote yes or no. I vote let him go. Okay. Okay, so it's 3-2.
All right, let's go let him go. Let's go let him know that we agree to let him go at least.
And you see him, yeah, he's returned. He's facing toward y'all in the hammock, pipe in mouth, smoking away.
What's he smoking?
That would not be revealable. It's underground. It's an underground blend, special for him.
Some of that good.
That's right, special. And
What does it smell like in here now?
The ultimate cat.
it has smelt in here for quite a while. Incense burning and all that, and just the completely over the top, gold and black covering and the cushions and all that. It's an assault on your senses already. So, but I heard fighting in there. Sounds like fun.
Wasn't much of a fight.
Sometimes it works out that way.
So much the better for you then.
Can you hear me now? Check.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's my phone.
It's all right.
I logged in on the headset's not working, but the phone is.
You'll figure it out.
Sorry.
Nope.
Yep.
You're good.
You should test these things before we get
It
on the
worked
screen.
yesterday on Discord for a different game. It didn't work today.
It's all right. Good to
So I
have
did
you,
test
sir.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah,
right.
that sucks.
It's okay. All right. So, yeah, he's watching all of y'all
All right.
walk into the room because he has no idea what y'all have been discussing.
Who's going to break the news to him?
I don't know who is.
How does one free this cat?
Oh, we just have to
You have to break
take
the
the
seals
seals
on
off
the doors.
door.
How do we break the seals?
I imagine just
that
The
is
same
a
way you
good
would destroy
question.
a glyph. Might be dispel magic.
I will tell you. Let's see.
I'm hoping that he knows.
I'm checking that out real quick. Dispel magic. I guess it doesn't actually say. Maybe you just have to.
I can try scratching it.
Smash them. You just smash them. Because you don't see, he doesn't, you see nothing of, weapon wise or anything like that in here anyway. So looks like they're fairly good set of thick, let's just say, yeah, they're nice thick stone placards, that have the inscriptions on them that you can see the markings, the runes that run it up. And you just have to take a good, a good whack to them to crack them. That's as simple as it is. Yes.
Okay. Well,
Who's talking to him?
we've come to an agreement.
Did we learn anything new?
Not yet. You're about to.
We might
Not
now.
yet.
Yeah.
You're about to. You hope. Yes, that's right. And what agreement
Is
is
he
that?
awake? And
Yeah,
paying
he's
attention? Okay, he is.
he's
Good.
laying. He's in the hammock. Feet up,
All right.
smoking a pipe.
All right. We're ready to make a deal
What deal is that,
for
good
the
sir?
information. Well, to release you, I'm referring to, of course.
His ears. You see his ears twitch when you say that.
Yes. We would still like to know the location of the spell book.
We would like all of the things that you promised us. Everything you know about
Yes.
this place. And the key, the spell book, everything.
That is my promise. And he pulls the key out from that off of a chain, that's hidden around his neck. Looks like a Y, It's a weird key, but he says, "Yes, this shiny key, one of 6 that I know about. It is yours. I will have no use for it anymore."
All right. What's it do?
He tells you once again that it is one of 6 that he knows of
Yeah.
that activate what is called a weapon of mass disintegration.
Oh, that thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is right down the hall, actually, from where y'all are at. And he believes that Arcturia made it to protect herself and her, the chamber if something got out of control.
The Lich?
Not the
Or that's
Lich.
the Dragon
Queen.
Arcturia, yes, yeah. the
Or
Lich.
Giant Queen.
Arcturia
Okay,
is
that's
the Lich, yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Who was the Giant Queen or whatever?
That would be
What?
her name is
Was it
Emberosa.
Embrose, yeah.
Yep. She resides in the northern part of this structure. Her and her minions and hobgoblins.
Do you have any idea where the other keys are?
That he says no. I do not know. But I would assume that they are all here on this level. But I will be, like I said, I do not know. The flump tells you he speaks the truth. He does not know.
Okay. How about the spell book?
Yeah, that's what I came over by you, Linder, to
I do know where the
poke you
spell
about the
book's
spell
at,
book.
and I do know where the Lich's phylactery's at.
Okay.
Within the secret room, out the secret room?
It could be
Oh.
anywhere.
Are you
that is-
also going to tell us how to get the spell book or just where the spell book is?
It is a possibility that I might know how to get the spell book.
Well, either you do or
gotta-
you don't.
Well, It is a moment of fate we have here, is it not? Of trust. Either you have it or you don't. But that is all that I will give. Break the seals, and the knowledge and information is yours. And I will depart it to you. That is my bond.
Okay.
I wonder if I could teleport you out of here. You might die if I tried though.
You can't. You can't tell if you were out the dungeon. Mad Mage blocked it somehow.
You would know that, Kieran. Yeah, that out of getting in and out of the complex as a whole in general, completely impossible to do.
Yeah.
But he'll tell you, even out of this room, I can't be transported out of either.
Well, shall we then?
And you can feel it, Kieran, too, when you pry. Those seals are that good around this room.
All right, so we let this catch go. We break these seals. The lich gets alerted. What's our plan? How are we may very well get attacked. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we take this box to somebody who knows what they're talking about first and see if we can figure out how to destroy it? Yes, no, maybe so.
Well, that box is
The haberdasher.
Seems like the only idea to me.
the box is incredibly important.
Yeah.
If we got the box out of this dungeon, we have a bargaining chip for sure. That's a good point.
I say we just find out how to destroy it as soon as possible and then immediately do so.
Good point.
Have access to legend lore spell.
No.
I got a spell book yet still. Let me see.
That sounds like an interesting spell.
Spirit
It
spell
is.
book. No, it's not in there. Well, we can't destroy it with what we got amongst us. That's what we
Correct.
know so far.
Or at least not the things we've tried. But we probably can't.
Maybe the question to ask the dude is, can he guarantee us information on how to destroy this thing? I mean, that's the best thing to get.
Well,
As
he
a
won't
bonus.
even tell us whether or not it's the phylactery until we let him out. So, I don't see that.
Well, that's a good thing to answer though. If it's a fake, if he does give us a good answer.
Yeah.
Straight on.
Well, break them. Just break them.
Well, if we end up in combat with the Lich before this thing is destroyed, we're going to have a real bad time.
Yeah.
Break the seal over the door.
You go over there and
So
you
we're
break
gonna have
it.
to.
Yep.
I'm not stopping.
Am I
it.
hearing that?
Break it.
That's what I
break
heard.
it.
Crack and
Break it.
crack and crack. You see him, as you hit it, he just, immediately is one swift movement, is staring and he's watching you do that. And you see him just kind of, he closes his eyes for a moment and he's feeling it and he goes, I did not expect that from you.
The
He
spill.
thanks you, and the flump, looking at y'all, and for a brief moment, you see a twinkle in his eye, and the flump goes, and then he changes. He goes, yes, for you must know, for freeing me, which I have now tested, time is quick, and he tells you, yes, straight ahead through those rooms, you will find the Lich's phylactery, a purple crystal box.
This one in my hand.
And he goes, well, yes, time is, yes, ticking away, is it not? He will tell you that, yes, in the room before that, you may have noticed a wall was not what it appears. For that is the bookshelf that contains a great deal of knowledge that belongs to Octuria. The way to open the bookshelf is by saying the word blah, blah, blah.
Blah blah blah.
Where did he go? I had it right in front of me. I'm looking at the wrong deal. He goes, yeah, yeah. The word, the proper command word for the bookshelves to protrude from the wall, and the only way to access it, as I've heard the Arcturia say, is palimpsest. 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 Palimpsest.
Put it in chat, please.
Screw it. Thanks a lot. Hold on. Excuse my French. Sorry. He says that is the word to use. Wizards, enjoy what you will find there. Will bring you more knowledge than you could ever have hoped for. And he says, and this key. He says, yes, it is yours. And he flips it out to you, Linder. And it is a small key that is before you. It's a 6-inch long, and I'll put it in the party sheet, mithril key that he tells you is one of 6 keys that belong to controlling the Y key. Is one of the weapon of mass disintegration. And he says you will find elsewhere. The room is straight east from here, and around the corner. Where
Do you mean west?
West? Sorry, thank you. West from here. I get my east and west mixed up. And he walks this way. Anything else that I may be able to impart upon you before I take my leave of this wretched place?
I believe you said you were going to give us more information than that.
What is it you would like to know? I only know so much.
I don't remember exactly. Yeah,
He goes with a parting shot as I leave with haste. He will tell you that, where is it? Let me bring up the map. Expanded dungeons. He will tell you that you may have seen some doors to the north here. Double flanking doors with lidless eyes on them that surround the 2 doors.
These guys.
Yeah. Yep. He will tell you that those doors reveal inward, and that will lead you to the level below. And with that, good sirs, I bid you adieu. And you see him just take off, and you hear him. You hear him just like, I'm free, and he begins to run, and
I'll insist.
He disappears to wreak havoc
He
on
said
the
the
Sword
thing.
Coast for quite a long time.
He said the thing.
All right, so you say it.
I said it.
Okay. Yes, as you're sitting there and you say it, the bookshelves begin to, you see it kind of like it's a Harry Potter type deal. All of a sudden, the sections of the walls open up, and these bookshelves begin to slide out about 10 feet from the walls. And let's see, you will see, yeah. Where are y'all going? Y'all going into the darkness.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, just basically 2 or 3, about 3 bookshelves come sliding out of the wall, and
Nice.
you guys are just accosted by magical auras as you just see It says, packed into these shelves are dozens of spell books that Arcturia has accumulated, and in them are multiple, spells, a lot of spells. One of the books appears just completely different from the others. It is a covered with dark black crystals and gold leaf pages that you can see there, and the books, the book itself, some of it is arcane ruins on it and all that, and on the side of it, it says Arcturia's Arcane Esoterica, Volume 9. It stands out over the rest of them.
Shall we?
Lovely.
And
Would you dispel magic before you touched it?
No, I didn't. Well, I didn't touch it yet.
Mm.
yes, you could tell this one is, yeah, bingo looking than the rest of them. Other ones are what you're seeing are more typical spell books that y'all have. They're not, they've got some flair to them, but not much. But you can feel them that they have. Yeah, they. I can't believe it says this. They contain most of the wizard spells in the player's handbook.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So if you didn't have legend lore before,
Damn.
So it's time to start loading all this stuff into the bag.
Yeah, we'll say that there are. I'm not gonna. It doesn't actually give me a number, but it does say that I do know what's in the book that's with the black crystals and gold leaf pages.
Who's going to look at that book and tell us what's in there real quick?
What?
I said, which of y'all is going to look in that book and tell us what's
I'm
in
not opening that book. Let somebody check it for traps.
Do you really?
You're the wizard. There's going to be traps. Actual traps. So
I'm gonna put
That is
it
true.
in the party sheet. Where is it?
What's a Y key?
But it's unidentified.
fine. I'll pick the book up and open.
Can you? Let me see. Make sure.
If he don't blow up, I'll identify it.
Filineal disappears.
Mm.
No, he doesn't.
I should.
No, he can pick up the book. He just doesn't. He has no idea what anything's going on there. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
If
He opens it up.
and
Yeah, and it's
anything.
yeah. No, nothing. Basically, all you see is that there are runes and phrases, and they make absolutely no sense to you whatsoever.
Hand it to Kieran and say, "What's in here?"
All right, it takes 10 minutes. I'll look it over.
Well, you don't have to identify it. All you gotta do is you can open it up and read it. You're a wizard. You can read wizard spells.
If is that simple, I'm in. I thought that it might not be.
you're a wizard, Kieran.
No, you're a wizard, and apparently that's my understanding. Because I used to be that you had to had to decipher them to understand what they said, or is that with maybe it's just with scrolls? But I would have thought books would
That's
have been the
to
same
copy
way.
them and stuff.
Yeah.
Those are the verses of-
You're seeing all. Y'all have to. You basically, when Kieran's reading that, he gets very pale because he's about to faint because of the woody that he just got. He sees. Here, I'll just go ahead and identify it there for
Share
you.
it.
Enjoy. It's identified. What's in there?
No, it's not.
Yeah, I did. It should be in the. Oh, sorry. I grabbed the wrong one. There you go.
Oh, these are 9th level spells.
Okay.
Sweet.
Wow.
That book is worth a lot of money.
Yes, it is.
Says it's worth 100 gold pieces.
It's only worth 100
Yeah,
gold
that's a
pieces. That's
lie.
right. That's right.
That's just
That's
the
a
book.
lie.
None of y'all can
That's
do
for a
it.
blank book.
Whoa. Gone.
Who took it?
All right, now let's figure out how to destroy this thing.
Uh-oh.
Well, learn that legend lore spell.
Well, is that a wizard spell?
Who took the book?
I don't know.
For lineal.
But it's
It's
not.
in
It's
the
in the
book.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I put it. Put it in my bag of holding.
Well, they can't
Well, we
see
can't
it if
read
you
it.
take
Yeah.
it.
It's just 9th level spells. We can't use any of them right now anyway.
No, I was gonna have you try. You should try. Legend lore, I think is a wizard spell. I was looking it up real quick. I would assume that it is.
They're all 9th level spells?
Yeah.
It's that
In
book.
that book.
Bards, clerics, wizards
Okay.
Level 5.
is a
Yeah.
So it
level
should be in
5
one of these
spell.
here. So why don't we
You will
let's take all, well, at least all the ones with everything like 4th to 8th level. The first 2 third levels we probably don't need to worry about so much.
Well, they don't give
Yeah.
me that. I'll have to work up some stuff because they basically, they tell you there's spell books here, but they don't give me a breakdown of what they are. So
That's fine. So you just
Okay.
tell us so we can put those into the bag of holding, and we'll get out of here.
Yeah. How many can we grab?
well, I don't know
Is the
how many there
question.
are. It just basically, he says there's dozens of spell books here, and so, but if you think I'm going to break down those and put this all in there, you got another
Oh
thing
no!
coming.
I just imagine. I imagine it would be more books than we could carry.
Yeah, there would be more, but
Right.
there's he said it says
Yeah.
the shelves are dozens of spell books. So pick a couple. If there's a couple of spells that you want, then we'll get a couple of if Legend Lore is one of them, then you got a spell book that's got that in it.
Oh yeah.
And if there's something else, for the wizards, each of you pick a spell that's close or something that you want to learn, and I'll give a book. So let's say there's 3 books that y'all grab. That one has
Okay.
legend lore in it, and then the other 2 will each have a spell in it. That you both want at another 5th level. What's y'all's highest spell slot for both of y'all?
7.
6. What?
6.
How do you get... Oh, you're a bard?
Bard 9.
Yeah, so you're 7th level for you, Linda, or is that your bard level, or does it matter?
That's
Doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's just 7th.
That's my
level.
highest
Yeah.
spell
Okay.
slot.
So we'll do a 6th level and a 7th level spell. Y'all look through and give me an answer sometime here while we're playing around,
And
and
it's got to be a.
wizard spell. Yeah, wizard only,
Okay.
because that's all she would have taken.
Yeah.
Or accumulated. We don't know if she took them.
Legend Lore is a 5th level spell.
Yeah, but
That it
I
is.
will definitely put that one in there. So
Do you want it?
Yeah. We definitely need that one to figure out how to destroy the.
Well, we can both
phylactery.
learn them. I think that might.
yeah,
be-
I'm gonna put it in this book, but I'm giving y'all another book a piece that'll have a spell in it that you choose to tell me that's the one you want to learn.
Yep.
That's what I mean by that.
I think teleport would be a good candidate for a 7th level spell.
I'll have 7 level spells next level.
Yeah.
Then we'll make each one of you will get another 7th level spell.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay. So think about it and choose it and send it to me in Discord.
All right.
When you
Put
can.
the total number of spells and levels that we can pick in the Discord so we can worry about it later.
Yeah, just the rest of them you're gonna there's gonna be a freebie for y'all for each of you, one apiece.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I'm
Cool.
saying. All right.
Okay.
Journey onward.
So now we gotta figure out. We have the book. We gotta figure out how to destroy this phylactery, and then find the lich.
So,
So we have to rest to get to change the spell lists. And I'm assuming I would just want to learn legend lore right away. So I need to do that.
Then,
That takes
and
a
then
little bit of time.
identify the phylactery.
Yep.
Hopefully, it tells us how to destroy it.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
what about?
You know, y'all just recently had a long rest, so it's going to be a while.
Yeah.
We could get out of this place and head
What about?
back.
Well, it's interesting while we're here. Like maybe we need a disintegrate spell, because right here's the time to have it.
What do you mean?
So we identify it, and it says the only way to destroy it is to cast disintegrate on it. I don't have it, but I could learn it. Sounds
Yeah.
like that might be an interesting spell.
Hey, Duff,
Yeah,
do you
it's
have?
a good spell.
Is there a partial item for the phylactery?
Yes, it is, my sir. I thought I didn't put it in here. I will put that in here. Purple box.
So it's in there.
That's a 6th level spell. You could get that one.
I could get it. Yeah. I don't know. It's a pretty good spell if you're looking to destroy something. It actually destroys my Autoluke sphere as well. So it's a neat thing. I think it destroys a wall of force if you have it. Anyway, if you think we want to learn the spell, now's the time to pick it up. Instead of a
Yeah.
7th
Well,
level,
we don't
pick
have to
up
worry about
Disintegrate.
that right now, though.
Fair.
So let's. Should we get out of here, or do we need to grab anything else?
I want
Did the
all
cat
these
leave yet?
Cat is gone. You heard
Yeah.
it running down the hallway. I'm free.
So
All you
Where
hear
are
is
we
the faint
going?
music of the living unseen servant playing the harpsichord still.
So assuming this box is the phylactery, and we just took all his high-level spell books,
Yeah, he's coming.
if he comes back here, he's going to be very angry. This might be a good time to get out of the dungeon.
that's what I
Whatever.
was thinking.
It's no longer a man or a woman. Maybe we should get out of the dungeon for a week or two.
That's fair. Of course, we might just get scryed. So
Well, both the phylactery and the spell book are in a bag of holding, which is a pocket dimension. So it's technically not on this plane, right?
that's
So
true.
I'm not sure if we can scry it. Which is
That is
why I wanted them in the bag of holding.
Yeah. All right. So let's skedaddle then.
If I had a book of all 9th level spells, I'd probably have better protection.
If you could. Oh, I guess out of here. So, yep.
But yeah, let's go. Before he takes the book
All right.
back.
Up.
So we wind walk out of here.
Yeah.
That sounds
Seems
good.
legit.
Blue box.
300 feet.
So
That's
Thank you for the
incredible.
raid. Just caught that out of the. So y'all are skedaddling out of the dungeon completely. Is that what I'm hearing?
Bruce.
Oh
As
my
fast as we
lord!
possibly can.
Hey, you said go right. We want to go left.
Should we invite the flump back to the tavern with us?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Why not?
The flump. The flump says, "Are you sure that's a good idea?"
I am.
Why wouldn't it be?
I would love to.
Because if you
to-
don't tackle it now by leaving the dungeon, you will be you're more than telling it that you'll be coming back, that they'll be set for you in more ways than one.
Okay, so what do you suggest? We take on Lich now?
Well, who knows? He never said when the Lich was going to show up, did he?
I would like to take on the Lich. To be honest, I would like to destroy the Lich, but
We have
I-
to.
I'm looking for an advantage. And destroying this purple box is an advantage. That's why I want to leave. That's my advantage.
Listen,
We
I'm
don't-
not-
If this is the phylactery and we don't destroy it and we kill the Lich, he's going to come right back.
Yeah.
Again, right? Is that how this thing
Yeah.
works?
Yeah, within X amount of time. I don't remember how long it is.
It's 24 hours. I believe.
They don't
I
want to
think
face
it's
a lich.
a
I
good
don't know
idea.
why.
Figure
I
out
would love to. I would
how
love
to-
to fight a lich.
Yeah, we just gotta get the spells situation figured out first and take care of the box. Then
Yeah.
we can fight the lich.
That's exactly the thought right there. To leave and destroy the box.
I don't want to have to fight the lich twice.
Correct.
I'm not entirely sure we're ready to take on a lich.
True.
Which is why I don't want to fight it twice.
True. But if you leave and she does come and find her box is gone, then you can almost guarantee that what you face will be 10 times harder than it would be now. Without
Clearly, the
even
lich has
thought.
Right, but if we can't destroy the phylactery first, then it doesn't matter if we face her now and kill her. She'll still come back and it will be
Yeah.
worse. Fight her again, and it will be worse.
The flump just said that's just a thought.
So what?
You decided
we
to
face
take
her,
the phylactery.
We face her, and then destroy the phylactery.
Ooh, wow.
Oh well, no. So, but it's, yeah. So, in Flump will tell you, she does not reside here. You remember that.
Yeah, we know.
She resides deeper below. She comes here to play. It is up to you. But you can almost guarantee that if you leave the dungeon and come back, you'll die, without a doubt.
Okay, so we gotta hole up here, learn the spell, and then go downstairs.
Well, you've got to go several levels down. She resides
Yeah.
with Hallister. Why are you not leaving the phylactery for the moment?
Well, even if we leave it here now, and she shows up, she's gonna know that it's been disturbed by somebody.
That's true.
Especially if we leave
That's
with the
true.
book.
The demon statue didn't come to life until I
That's
walked
true.
out of there.
The flump never saw that. So then he thinks about it. That's true. Well, the choice is yours. Will I journey with you? Certainly, I will journey for a moment, but probably I don't like the overworld.
I have to come back. We have a tavern. You're welcome to come back there with us. You don't have to. You can stay here or go your own way.
Hey.
If you've got a lich pissed off, I probably am going to go on my own way. So, I was having fun with the hobgoblin. That fun is now over. My true source of food, the mind flayer, was destroyed by the lich in a fit of rage. And I think that's what sent her off. But maybe my time has come to an end with this dimension for the moment. The flump's the flump's going to be here. It wasn't out in that hallway.
Well,
y'all are in a predicament, I would say. No easy choices to make here.
we can try to wait it out in the dungeon and learn the spells here, and then go downstairs. And just wait out in the cavern instead of in here.
Should they wait it out, chat? Or should they run back up to the surface to their tavern? What does the chat say? They have a phylactery for a lich and its spell books. And they have taken them. Surely to alert the lich sometime. Don't know when or how. Maybe already, maybe never. We don't know. But they are perplexed.
I'm of the mind that we should go back up. What do y'all think?
I think True Seeing is a 6th level spell that would be really awesome to have.
We have
Well,
somebody.
I already have True
Yeah,
Sand.
about to say Shadow already has it.
Good deal.
Shadow's the one that figured out it was a Rakshasa.
Yeah.
I've seen many things, actually.
It's come in useful a couple times.
I
Yes,
think
it
we
has.
should
Yeah, I
just.
think that's right.
I think we should just learn what we need to learn as fast as possible, and then proceed downstairs.
We haven't finished this level yet. Should we finish?
I
Sure.
barely even touched it, actually.
If we can find the rest of these keys, we can wait till this Lich comes back and set off that the weapon of mass disintegration.
We can do that.
That's funny, Excel.
Unfortunately, I'm sure one of the keys is on the Lich.
Maybe.
All right, so let's finish the level then, and then
Sounds fair.
when we rest, we can learn spells.
That's right, Excel. Well, it's come close. Thunder Mountain's come close a couple of times, but they have thwarted death so far. But now they really have kicked it up a high notch.
It's always fun when you get a Lich involved.
Yeah.
Do you want
All right, where are we going first?
to go up or want to explore or go down?
If we go up, I can pick up my new sword. It'd be better prepared to fight the Lich.
And I should be able to get my eye patch.
We don't have to be gone very long.
That's true.
Well, y'all had just made a venture up.
It wasn't that recently.
Actually, no, it's been a few sessions. That's true, because Quetzal keeps asking when he can get his sword. Never.
I need that
Yeah,
sword.
we should
That's my
definitely
only
get
magical weapon.
What the hell?
should definitely at least get that before we.
They've
have to fight
updated
the
something.
Lich.
Gosh darn it! God dang
Yeah, we
it.
want him to have a magic
Let's-
weapon before we face the Lich.
Yeah, let's go get the things that we need.
You're selling.
Let's just be quick about it.
Okay, what did Fantasy Grounds update here? Because okay. So now the hands on your on the actions tab have a number. What the hell is?
It's you can have one-handed, two-handed, or offhand.
Oh, I had it. Okay, so that's going to throw an error based on the.
Yeah, I keep getting errors when I switch
Okay,
it, but I
so
was
they've
able to
changed-
figure out what it was.
Well, I have an extension that was originally doing that. So if they've added that in now to Classic, that's
You
going to
can
error. Yeah,
take
they're
that
gonna,
out.
Yeah, they're going to conflict. I didn't catch that. So that is what's going on there. I'll have to turn that off. So try not to do it too much right now, so that we don't crash the game.
I did it once just to see what was going on
Yeah.
because I saw, I'm like, what's that?
Yes.
And yeah, I guess they've added a feature that makes
Yeah,
sense.
They sure did. So that extension was a good popular one too. So used quite a deal. All right. So
We're going up to get the things we need.
Okay. Okay. So they're going to take several days to.
Several days.
Well, yeah, it takes a while for you to go up because it's not just like you just
Hmm.
transport all the way up to 14. You're going to take several days to get
Well,
yourself.
that's why the Windwalk spell is good because it gives us a speed of 300 and it lasts for 8 hours.
Still doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It still takes your 14 levels down. It's going to take you several days. That journey always will,
Oh, they're all too. There were several gates that we could take to
Yeah,
shorten
it still takes several. You're getting farther and farther down and farther away. Doesn't care about your movement. Plus doors shut, passages, all things. Hell, that you don't even take that into consideration that you've gone through a level that's been destroyed, that something's going to come back through, and thwart you. So, you have to take that into account. It's just not a straight shot all the way back up, whether you like it or not. So, but you can do it if that's what we're going to do. You know the way up. You had to take the
Let's do
shortcut.
it.
So,
We need the magical weapon.
oh my gosh. Okay, so they venture all the way back up. I hate this about this module because it doesn't take into account when you do that all the things that you have to go. Someone's clicking on something. I'm getting errors left and right. Wonderful. To make your way all the way back up to the tavern, and is going to let's take one thing at a time. So Quetzal, you're now it's been freaking several days. What is the weapon that you were messing with? What did you do? I forgot already.
I combined my shark longsword with a flame tongue longsword.
Well, that means I have to actually code it and all that, and I hadn't done that because I didn't know y'all were coming back up, you goobers.
That's easy to code.
But I have to do
And
it.
I want to get my eye patch, which is already coded.
Then you can. Did you really code it? Were we that
No, I
smart?
don't think it's coded. You just have it written. I don't. Actually, yes, it was coded. I believe you put it in my
iPad.
thing. Coded.
Yeah, blind sight, 20 feet. Yeah. There's your eye patch. You got your eye patch. Okay, so not the mall, but what did we do? Why did we your inventory? The dragon, where's your sword? Long sword, flame tongue. And where's your shark sword? What do we do? It was just a long sword, right? We just gave
right,
it
but I renamed it Chimera,
Yeah,
so it's
where?
under Chimera.
All right. Yeah, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so let's put. So I'm gonna put that equipped. And let me equip your flame tongue, and the flame tongue is going to give you an extra 2d6 of fire damage. All right, so let's code this out.
You don't need to code it, just go to the weapon and drag 2d6 to it and type in fire for the
Well,
type.
that's what I'm doing. I got to add it in there. Yeah, I know. Boy, son. And
Sound like you were doing a whole effect or something.
no, I'm putting it in there. I'm putting fire. Well, let's not try to put it capital. Okay, so slashing, piercing, a d4 and 2d6 fire. Okay. And that's coded. Oh my god, that's funny. Let's put the flame tongue magic sword word. And all right. There you go. Quetzal, you now have Chimera that has 2d6 fire damage to it also.
So some housekeeping. Do we want to clear out the parcel items and distribute the coin?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But I think I got some stuff in my inventory I can get rid of.
Oh my god. Well, let's first get we can distribute out the money here.
Make sure we don't accidentally get rid of the Y key.
I'll grab the Y key.
Okay. Yeah, put anything, I guess, in the party sheet that you don't want, and there's stuff in there that you do want. Y'all need to take it and put it on your persons.
So I have this chest of preserving. Does anybody want that?
I remember
What does
that
it do?
chest.
While they're doing that, we hope
It basically,
everybody's
you
good
can
tonight.
put stuff in it and we'll preserve them from going bad.
I want that.
Food items.
I no longer want
Alright,
that.
It's dropped in the party sheet, so if you want it, you can take it.
Yeah, magical food and other perishable items do not age or decay while inside. So, big barn burner. Well,
I picked up that head of a shield guardian, but I'm guessing that's not going to do any good, so I'm just going to get rid of that.
it was in bad shape anyway. Yep.
I have an herbalism kit. But I don't think I actually have proficiency.
You're the only one
on
with. You
herbalism.
should be the only one that has herbalism because that comes as part of a druid.
It can be.
Oh, yeah, I do have. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
it does.
you do
I
have.
definitely have proficiency in
Yep.
herbalism kit.
Yeah, you
so I
do.
can hold
Yeah,
on
just
to it.
some. Okay. Have we put everything in there
Well,
you're trying to sell?
I'm still going through all the stuff
still
in
going
my mega hole.
Yes. They've been trucking through the dungeon carrying every damn thing they can get a hold of, especially Quetzal.
Hey,
Most of the
hey,
stuff in my bag are small. I just got a bunch of them in there.
All right. How long does it take me to learn legend lore while we're doing this?
Well, you take the day to learn it. You just have to do a long rest, which y'all could have. God almighty, I've really got to fix that. Let me grant y'all a long rest. You can change your wizard.
Okay, go ahead.
You can change out your spell. So you can add legend lore to your book.
How much does that cost?
Uh,
I think it's like 50 gold pieces
per
per
level.
level.
per level. Yep.
Okay. So 250 gold.
Yeah, make sure your gold on you all syncs up for your weight now, or you're gonna lose it.
I'm working on that.
And you can go to the bank and
Same.
color up your money.
I want to drop this spell book in the inventory to sell as well.
Which one's that?
Spirits. I'm going to drop it right here.
Let me see. Spirit Spellbook. Let me take a look at it. So that's a Dro deal. All right, some of these I'm going to pull out because there's no way to give them. Let me make me a storage deal here. Notes, because some of this stuff is going to take some work. It's not going to give me a complete.
That's fine.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Okay, items. All right, so we're gonna pull spirits out for right now. Okay.
Hey, on the long rest thing, Quetzal and I talked about Quetzal having the ability to put a spell in the ring of spell storing.
Can he do that, or is it? I don't know. What do you?
Yeah, I mean, if he's interested, I don't know if he still is, but
sure.
There is a 3rd level fireball in it, and then it has 2 more slots, so it's 5 levels of spells.
I will put 2 level 1 Wrathful Smites in there. That's really the only thing I have that actually does damage.
Pretty cool.
But he has to
think
wear
it's
the
a good
ring
idea.
to be able to. He has to wear the ring to be able to use it.
I want to wear it and use the smite spell when I hit. That's the concept. So he puts the spell in there for me to use.
Oh yeah, but you have to be able to use that spell. You're not a paladin. You're not. Is that
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, you can have. Yeah, you'd have to have ability to cast it and wield it. So
Got it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna look back through this to make sure, but I'm pretty certain on that. Any creature can cast a first level into the ring by touching the ring as the spell cast. Spell stored in it. Ring can't hold. Okay, while wearing the ring, you cast any spell stored in it. The spell uses a slot, spell DC, spell attack, spell casting ability of the original cast. Oh, never mind. I'm untrue. Look at that sentence.
Wow.
It says, and spell casting ability of the original caster, but it is otherwise treated as if you cast the spell. So I'm wrong.
Awesome.
You can do it.
Awesome.
I
Let me
put a
know when you
lightning bolt
use
in
it, and I'll put the effects on you.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Fair enough.
You have some pretty good spells too.
Yeah, I thought that was a cool idea though, especially if I can crit.
Like I could put wounds in your spell in your ring, for example.
Yeah,
That's pretty
a
powerful.
heal spell would be a great idea.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
Mass Cure Wounds is a 5th level spell.
I think I'll use the fireball soon, and we'll talk about maybe a 3rd level cure.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I need to legend lore this box.
Okay, so you've grabbed, both of y'all can grab the legend lore and give it to yourself.
Awesome.
Okay. And what 7th level
And that
spell?
costs 250 gold. 1 7th level spell each,
Yes.
you said?
Yes.
And we can't have both spells each?
No. One apiece.
Oh. Okay. Well, I figure if they're coming from spell books, then both
I
of us
know
can
you're
learn them,
figuring like
would
that, but
still
I
be
was
my-
being nice giving it to you.
Okay.
But y'all can't.
All right.
Well, so let's make, you can already cast the 7th level because your 7th spell, he has to wait.
That's fine.
Well,
I'll
I'm just
take it.
I was just trying to make it fair. So when y'all, how far off are y'all done? Y'all just leveled. I thought y'all are. How long y'all got? What's y'all's XP at? You're getting close.
We're still
Yeah.
2,000 away.
So okay. So yeah, each one is 7th. And Linder will be able to cast his, and Karen, you've got to grow up. You got to get older.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. But y'all can put it in your, as that you've got it in your book or whatever. So just add it to your known spells. Okay. What about inventory? Have we gotten everything out of your inventory you're trying to sell?
I did.
Okay. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get 75% on the dollar.
There's still a number of items that are in the party sheet that you never put assigned a value to, so never got sold.
Well, they won't get. Yeah, then I'll get to the. I'm gonna have to get to them. I'll pull them out. They won't get sold if they're just sitting there with no cost to them. Such as, which one? Tell me one, Brian. I'm looking through them all. Which?
Like the Woven Kind, the Battle Axe
Cloak.
+1.
Yeah. Well, let me. They won't put everything in there that's got values that y'all want to get rid of right now, and let me sell those, get those sold, and then I'll give me a list of starting to go through here.
The battle axe shows a value to me for me, but it's not a direct value.
Yeah, see, that means I got to give it a cost. I've got to roll some stuff up, and I'm probably, what we'll do here, we'll do that this week, since we're not playing next Tuesday. So make sure you guys all saw that in chat. We'll be off next Tuesday. Okay.
Yep.
Because we're not playing.
Say that again now.
We'll play with one person down. So just
No, I'm not.
someone else out besides.
No, because he's out. I'm going to pull it because I'm going to be shutting. I'm not going to be playing a couple other games later on in the week. So I'm just going to. It'll be our week off for the month. Okay, and so we'll just hold for that. And then what I'll do is I'm going to go through. I may hit each and every one of y'all on and off in Discord chat to make a virtual dice roll, and I'm going to have y'all randomly roll some of the cost based on things like that, and then I'll be able to assign values to all these, and then we can sell them all when we come back. Okay, I'll promise to get that done before next game. All right, but that being said, go through your inventory, make sure you've pulled everything out of there you want to sell, or forever hold your peace.
Well, I have one item, but I want to be able to buy something to replace it first.
So you're holding on to it to get a better value from the shop owners?
No, I just want to buy something to replace it. So I want to keep its capabilities for now.
For now,
until I can replace it.
Okay. All right. What we could do is maybe for the session, when we come back. Well, no, yeah, we'll just we'll figure that out. But let's get everything out of your party sheet, out of the sheet here that needs to be sold, so y'all can have the cashola, and then y'all can make your runs to the bank and what you want to carry on you, if you are. Have we done? Has anybody got anything else that they're looking at in their?
No, I give up mine.
Linder,
All done.
Quetzal.
I think I'm good.
All right, Kieran, you said, and Filineal, you said you're done. Okay, so we're gonna get that. Bam. All right. There we go. Okay, so
Nice.
So for the moment, I'm gonna put Spirit's book back. Why can't I put it back in? What? That sucks. I pulled it out. Where did Spirit? I'll find out. Where I've got Spirit's book here. Let me just make an item so that I know. Spirit's spell book. Okay. And that sucks. We'll find out where it's at and put the value of it here. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, so you've sold. You got your inventory. You got your items, your legend lore, and then I'm assuming, Linder, you are then taking the time to cast legend lore.
Correct.
I'll be right back up.
Yep. So you cast legend lore, and what do you want to know, Linder?
Well, it gives me everything I need to know about the box, right? Essentially.
It reveals the question. I think you have to ask.
Name or describe a person, place, or object. This spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing you named. The lore might consist of current tales, forgotten stories, or even secret lore that has never been widely known.
Well, it's a Lich's phylactery.
We want the secret information.
The
more information you already have about the thing, the more precise and detailed the information you receive is.
Yeah, and all you know is just a Lich's phylactery.
Yes.
So, you'll have to be a little bit more specific about what you want to know then.
How to destroy it.
There you go. Correct question to ask. And that question, is you are told, is that the only way to destroy this creature's phylactery is that it must be digested in the stomach of a mimic for 3 days.
Oh.
We need to find a mimic.
Yeah, we gotta find a mimic.
You got to find a mimic. That is the exact method to use to destroy.
Can we summon one?
A mimic will be found somewhere down here below, but the haberdashery will not have one. It's not that easy. Try again.
They probably have one for the pet in the back.
Yeah, have one for the pet. Yeah, don't give them ideas. Please do not do that. God help me. So,
Yes, it seems like something that they'd have as a pet.
yes, yes, we've got channel emotes. Yes, that are. Where are my channel emotes? What the hell? Twitch. Oh, there they are. Mimic and mimic. There you go. Oh, that's the beholder. Wrong one. There's our mimic. Much better. Find a couch. You must find a couch mimic. Nope. Doesn't say. It just tells you that you must have it digested in the stomach of a mimic for 3 days.
Okay.
So enjoy.
So now we can have fun with mimics.
Mm-hmm. What else, gents?
Well, now we gotta learn how to find a mimic.
Yeah, it's a never-ending puzzle here. It seems.
That's usually how these things go. Eventually, it all comes together. Eventually.
Well, I really would like to go investigate this level a bit more when we ever get back down there.
When we go back down there, we need to be ready.
So can
So
I find
maybe-
any healing potions while we're here?
Oh, certainly. The common items, you can buy a couple healing potions each for you. Yeah. Yeah, your common items that you would find
Lovely.
are readily available to you.
Cool. I will buy a couple
Yep.
healing
That's-
potions then.
Yep.
They're 50
50
CP
apiece.
each?
50 apiece. For today, though, and only today, they're on sale for 40.
Okay.
Wow. Nice.
That's a lot
It's a
of
20%
damage.
discount.
The guy you just sold all the stuff to, or the woman, or whoever it was, you just saw that. Hey, oh, look at all the stuff you gave me, just for you. Y'all are good fellas.
Cool. Hey, you know how to find a mimic?
Oh no, I don't. Sorry, but if you do, let me know because I need some of the digestive juices that are in it. It'd be great for spell components.
Hmm. Well, if we find one, I'll try to bring some back for you. I wonder if I can make my own version of acid splash that shoots mimic digestive juices.
You had a gnome down there that might have been able to figure it out, but you don't trust him apparently. Could have made you,
Linder,
a
do you know
squirt
the-
gun.
Linder, do you know the haste spell?
I'm afraid I do not.
I have a scroll. Do you want to?
Learn it?
Mm-hmm.
I can do that.
I'll dump it to you. I have the spell, so.
Yep. You can spend
Cool.
the money and cop it into your book.
All right.
I dropped it in the party sheet there.
Oh.
Maybe I didn't.
You
Oh,
did.
Cool. Good. Glad I saw that.
Okay. And haste is a 3rd level spell, so 150 gold.
To my blue dragon parts until we can meet the folks with haberdashery and trade with them.
Yeah, they're on vacation right now.
Yep.
God knows, you know.
Okay. I'm going to put the scroll of haste back in the party inventory. Since I copied it, it's been destroyed, yeah? So
Yes.
just take it out of there, I guess.
Yeah, it would be, yeah. Boom.
Cool.
And nice.
What else, gents?
I've got a couple more.
Has it been a month since we planted the bush?
Oh, your
into the
awakened plant? Yeah. I would say, yeah, your intern has got yourself a shrubbery that is being very nuisance, wanting to, you know, it's like it's in the terrible 2 stage. It's learning choice words, yelling at your patrons, and you know, doesn't want to go to sleep, you know. You have an awakened plant somewhere in y'all's tavern.
the plant yet?
So, Brian, you're breaking up. Say again.
Did he name the plant?
No, it's your plant. He calls it Fred for
Yeah,
short.
you wanted to bring it up.
Yeah, let's put it to the viewers. Anybody got any good suggestions for the name of a awakened bush?
We have an awakened bush in this story. We also have one on Friday night's game.
A shrubbery.
That's Theo, and Theo just sprouted too, and now got grief as mommy, and Theo's in a terrible 2-stage also, because mommy actually hit him once and flung him across.
It's going to be
road.
called. Meh!
And yeah. The knight's Neh! So anyway, Paul.
I also consumed that modify memory scroll there, so.
Nice.
Yeah, if anybody's got names for an awakened bush plant, let's keep it legit too. Tumble, pulpy. What kind of plant is it? We need to know what kind of plant it is also.
I don't know. I don't really know that much about plants, so it's hard for me to tell.
Me neither. So, is it a vine? Is it a fern? Is it it's not a flower. It's a bush of some sort. It's a shrubbery.
Well, it could be a flowering
ficus.
shrub.
I guess it could be. Yeah. Awakened plant. Actually need to look that up again. What silliness will we have here? For a group of adventurers that are almost never home. Okay? Out gallivanting around in the Underdark. In the Undermountain.
And somebody remembered a bush that you had to go and look up. That's clever, right?
Yeah, we'll find one. Rosebud. There you go. That's right, Excel. Rosebud.
Rosebud.
There you go.
I can do that. If we have a little rose bush that's running around, just call it rosebud. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's got a lot of thorns, so yes.
Great.
It's going to be.
We have a thorny awakened plant running around the establishment.
It's going to take levels of Berserker.
Mm-hmm. It is. Yes.
It'll do
While
all
they're
the
on
piercing
vacation.
damage.
Oh, we'll have destroyed the haberdashery.
And none of y'all get me. Get up in my biz. I'm trying to live my life. Just want to be a rose bush, rose plant.
We gotta find a mimic.
Yeah, you have to find a mimic. That is on y'all's. That's on your slate.
Didn't we run into one on one of the earlier levels?
Y'all have killed everything you've run into.
Yeah, we killed them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't they come back eventually? That's the dungeon, yeah.
It resets.
Or new monsters may come into the dungeon, but the ones that are there don't just come back.
Okay. So we'll find one in a different place in the dungeon.
That's Linder saying, aren't you going to regenerate your dungeon for us? God help us.
That's not what I meant.
1. Yeah, but you would think that kind of happens, with a complex as big and as, arduous as this, is that, things are, all that you run into, there's going to be things that take over the deal. And how do you deal with something like that? And I don't remember seeing anything addressed in that, nor do I want to tackle it. God help me.
I would imagine once we know the way, it would be a lot like a long distance travel where we have a chance of having an encounter on the way down.
There's without a doubt that the numbers are against you as you go farther and farther down, So, but,
Well, most of the earlier level encounters will just be slog fests where we murder everything anyway.
Second or third levels where the was it the bazaar was at, that the kobolds.
Yeah, the goblins.
So that was a kind of stopping spot, but then a few other ones, the drow trying to make their inroads.
Was it 5th or 6th level with the dwarf mummy hand I have?
Yeah, that gets y'all to a stopping spot where y'all can rest without being disturbed. Y'all are in the King of the Undermountain. So you definitely have layover, spots where you have layovers. But with the continued destruction, you're going to awaken or alert those below you, and you may just have rung that doorbell loudly.
Well, should we just go back down there and start looking for mimics?
really feel like just wandering around hoping to find a mimic. Touching it.
Come
I don't know what
on.
other options we have.
I don't know either.
I don't know either, but
Let's see if we can. Let's go to academia. See if there's somebody who studies mimics, wherever there's like learning happening in Waterdeep.
God help me. They're going to tell you, yeah, there's probably some
See
in the
if they
Undermountain.
can help us find
There's
one.
probably some in the Undermountain somewhere.
Well, yeah. Thanks. We could have figured that out. I was hoping for maybe something more along the lines of tracking them, or, where are they commonly found?
Well,
In the Undermountain.
Wouldn't it be that the phylactery was created by this lich, and he picks how this thing gets to be destroyed, right? Is that right? And he picked a mimic.
We wouldn't know.
The legend lore just basically, because you don't have enough knowledge about it, it got very specific of what you were wanting to know, and that's what it revealed to Linder. At least that is when it was created. That was how it was created. That only way that it can be destroyed.
Okay.
The rest of it is futile.
Yeah, it's fairly safe to know that this lich picked that.
Not necessarily.
You don't know. You don't know what it means. But it's something to ponder, isn't it, Karen? Something.
Yeah, it is. Curious if even the lich knows how to destroy his own phylactery.
I imagine that
Good question.
they probably would. I mean, they can legend lore the box just like I can.
Yeah, that's a fair point. 100%.
Yeah, you're fairly certain if you found some spell book that lich knows a lot more of the spells underneath it. Lower levels.
Yeah. Like most of them, probably.
I am dying to find the lich and let the
You might want to watch your
great bait
words there,
loose.
Karen.
Yeah, be careful what you wish for
I'm
there.
about to say. All right. Are we headed back down?
I don't. Yes.
Any dissenting votes? Or other questions?
Better ideas.
Well,
Search
y'all are
around
rejects,
up
so
top side to see if we can find some mimics.
We're all out today in Waterdeep.
Go.
It's
Well, maybe
holidays.
we just start moving to other places on the Sword Coast. I also heard there's a nice place called Shadowdale.
But that is not
there
a
a
part of this
zoo?
module, young sir. So do not think out of that far out of the box.
I'm going to think way outside the box. There's this place called Spelljammer.
Yeah, exactly. All these other
The
world
box doesn't even
dimensions.
exist anymore.
Why can't we go there? No.
I think I heard stories of a place called Kryn.
Yeah, there you go. Right. That's in legal farce right now. So that is hey. Legal hell.
All right.
And then there's that old world Greyhawk that's it's too old, run down, it's overused.
Dark
Oh,
Sun?
it's super exciting.
Shh. I'm trying to
Were
get
there-
the ire of a few viewers.
Hey guys, were there mimics on the upper levels of the dungeon?
I don't remember there, but I do remember during our first module we were doing, there was one or two that we had to deal with.
Yeah, you
I'm
killed
sure
him.
we hit at least one
Yeah.
in this dungeon.
There
Yeah,
was a chair that y'all killed.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think. Chest.
Was it a mommy chair?
Door also.
Let's go ask the goblins if they found any mimics.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yes, let's go ask the goblins.
You talking about
Do you speak goblin?
So we're going to level 2.
the goblins or the
The
kobolds?
level 2 goblins. They
Were
were goblins.
I can't remember. They may be two. So yeah, y'all
They
as
were
you make your way
followers of
through
Zeke.
there. Yeah. Mimics? How would we know? We have, yeah, it's Goblin Bazaar. Yeah, it's right on level 2. How would we know unless we touched it? And then by then we'd be dead.
Well, yeah, but you guys don't usually go places alone, do you?
Well, we're not the smartest of creatures. You know that.
Consider the buddy system.
Well, I don't, we've had a few patrols and people, a few groups go out, but we haven't seen them for a while. Maybe they got ate by mimics, but we don't know where they're at. They haven't reported back in.
All right. Let's
You're
just
gonna have to
search
find
around
one.
for mimic.
So, and y'all, in your travels, you're fairly certain. Well, you're not certain. Well, I guess you can't take it for granted that if they're giving you a hint that there's a mimic, that sooner or later you'll run into one. You never know. There might be one. It could be one into place sometimes. But at the moment, you are thwarted in your mimic searching.
Someone redeem a random monster encounter and request a mimic.
Oh. He is.
It's going to be a giant mimic.
Surely trying to load the box
Except
there. It's going to be an actual lich and her minions.
A lich mimic?
2 liches. It's his or her partner. Okay.
All right.
I suggest we get back
search
down
around.
get down to the level and start searching and go from there. You never know what you run into. Though I do not know, what's going on the level. I haven't read it all completely, so your surprise will be my surprise.
Shall we?
I got you down by the front door again. Deciding where you want to go.
So we're heading through the doors again.
You've gone back down. I know, Excel. I'm going to give them what they want, but it won't be exactly the way they want it. Such is life.
I'll search for traps.
Search in the tower, please. You remember there's some dead hobgoblins, dead storm giants, or fire giants, and a bunch of trash. You don't detect anything.
I'll open the door.
Well, fine. It is. Oh, shit, Duff. Why didn't you draw it right? It's
It's
a
an
hallway.
awfully small room.
No, it's a hallway.
I was making a joke about the little sliver that you revealed.
Yeah, I was thinking I was drawing a square and I had the shift key held down and I goofed up. Okay.
I'll look around the corner there.
Yeah, I know you. Okay. You're going to see doors.
Wow.
Exciting stuff.
Squaw would be thrilled.
Squaw's
I'm going
dead.
to search for traps.
That's why I said would be.
Search away.
Did.
Okay. Nothing.
I'll open the door.
You see what looks like an kind of an armory training room. There's some some attacking, mannequins and some old swords, kind of stacked up, and some spears. There's some scones bolted along the walls, casting flames cast on them and lit up the room. The mounted, you see basically, mounted on the stone plaques. There's some stone plaques above the scones, and you see that they're like heads. Some dwarves, some orogs, a troglodyte, a gargoyle. Just
A mimic.
not a mimic, no mimic, but it looks like a training room.
Well, would you recognize a taxidermied mimic if you saw it?
That's right. No, they're
I
stone.
have no idea.
They're stone plaques, and carved on the stone plaques are these images.
Does True Sight reveal the true form of a mimic?
I think that's a good question. Maybe a question for Jeremy.
I don't need no
Is
Steakin'
Jeremy
Crawford.
somebody in the chat?
Tell me what to do to my game, okay? So
No, you don't. You don't really need to. You could do whatever you want.
tell me how to run my damn game.
Heard.
You can detect a
think
mimic
anybody
with
is.
True Sight.
I figured you probably could. It would make sense. If there's one thing,
I'm not
that
going to
True
just
Sight
walk around
should
with
do-
True Sight on. So
No. If there's one thing that True Sight should do, though, it should stop you from getting your hand bitten off.
It only lasts for an hour though, so you can't do it all the time.
Yeah.
That's right.
Unless you have some really fancy glasses. Or you're a dragon.
Or a cool dude with a ring of spell storing, you could just store it 3 times, twice.
well,
Like
my
a six-
gem does it 3 times.
It's a level
Alright.
6 spell, dude. You
Ooh.
can
Oh, that's right.
Okay. What's next, gents?
I am going to move down to the next set of doors then.
Yep, 50-foot high ceilings you're seeing down the travel that kind of angle down to 20 as you're moving from north to east. And yeah, you
Search for traps.
search for traps. Don't detect any,
I'll be right back.
but Linder leaves you.
I'll open the doors.
You open the doors and you see a hallway before you that leads into what looks to be a bigger room. And you see what looks to be a rug on the ground, fur rug on the ground from your viewpoint. You see what looks to be an armoire maybe, and you actually can see farther in the room. You'll see what looks to be a curtain.
Is that a mimic?
I need to fix my map. Okay, I will start slowly, stealthily moving in.
Okay, yeah. Um, you begin to see what looks to be a bed, a large canopy bed in the alcove to the east there. You see a large iron chest in front of it. You see, so you move on in there. You're looking at this. Okay, so you'll see the rest of the room, and let me explain what's going on. Unlocking lenders. Kieran, where are you moving? Because I'm gonna lock tokens just in case. It's not a hint of anything. Just locking tokens.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, I'm moving in for vision.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so a large canopy bed dominates the eastern alcove. At the foot of the bed rests a large iron chest with a flat lid and clawed feet. An owlbear rug is splayed across the floor in front of the chest and the bed. A black curtain is resting across that area to the southwest.
Someone poked the chest.
And you see, actually, when you look closer at that chest, there's actually a key sticking out of the lock.
No, don't trust that. That's a lure.
And the curtain, like I said, is just black. Nothing else about it.
Where's the chest? It's
In
the
front of
west?
the bed. That's where that
Chest to the
little.
west?
I shouldn't have been an
Oh,
arrow.
gotcha.
Yeah, it's just it's an arrow, but it's just a little chest sitting right there.
Okay.
Do we need the mimic alive or do we need it dead?
I think it needs to be alive.
The thing for 3 days.
Yeah, it needs to digest it.
That's correct.
I'll move there.
You can.
I would check out the chest.
Y'all got to be careful.
Yeah, like I said, it's an iron chest, flat lid on it, and it's got clawed feet for its legs. Little bitty feet coming out of it. And a iron key is sticking out of the lock.
Without touching the lock or the key, I'll try to lift the lid and see if it's unlocked.
It is locked.
What's the key shaped like?
It's an iron key. It's inside the lock. So, but it looks just like
Yeah, I mean, what is the visible part?
a key, the handle.
I'm going to search for traps.
Is it a mimic?
I don't know. He hasn't touched it yet.
Feed it.
You heard me saying I'm searching for traps, right, Duff?
Yep. And you don't detect anything by looking at it, unless you touch it.
I'll touch it.
It's got you definitely get a tingle of magic, but you don't detect any. You don't see any traps from your viewpoint.
I detect the tingle of magic. You guys may want to step
Oh,
down.
I'm already trying.
In case of explodes or something, y'all don't all need to get caught in it. Quetzal, I'll move you back since you're not moving back quickly enough. So I will twist the key in the lock and try to unlock it.
You twist the key and you hear a click.
Open the door.
You open the
door
lid
of the
up.
chest.
You look. Yeah, you begin to open up. You don't see anything in the bottom of the chest. There's something catches your attention up under the lid.
Is it a uvula?
Just hanging there dangling.
No, there's something attached under the lid, inside the upper side of the lid.
What is it?
You open the lid up higher so you can look and all that, right? You can see what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 second. Hold on. Y'all are sitting there and you see Felinial looking down and he stares at the deal and then he pulls the lid up and he's looking and he goes, "Ooh," and then he stops moving. And 1 second.
Is he dead?
No. Telling it. You begin to see he stops moving, he stops talking, and you begin to see his skin begins to turn, he's losing color in his skin.
He is dead.
And his clothing begins to lose coloring.
Uh-oh.
And he's not moving at all. Everything begins, the coloring, everything begins to fade.
Is this a spell that's happening to him right now? Can I tell?
You didn't feel anything. You didn't, you didn't see a poof or anything like that, but all of a sudden he's not moving anymore. And you see him that he's turning a lighter shade of stone.
Stone.
Oh, this is not good.
And as he angle, there's something attached to the bottom of the lid, and he's staring right at it.
Okay. I'm gonna put my hand in front of his eyes, try to break his line of sight with it.
You put your hand in front of him, nothing happens.
Well, I guess if he's already triggered it, I can't dispel it.
Yeah. Well, you can't counterspell it, but we might be able to dispel it. So first, I'm going to ritual to detect magic to see if he has an ongoing spell effect on it.
You detect magic. He has some. Yeah, he has something. Yes, he has something. Transmutation has hit him, and you see it fading. You see an aura fading from whatever is attached to the bottom of the lid.
Okay, I'll dispel that.
Well, it's fading. It's dispelling already. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the signature inside the box is fading, but his isn't.
His is not. No, it is not. He is under the. He has been hit by this. Yeah.
Okay, then I will dispel whatever is on him.
That it doesn't dispel. It is taking effect.
Oh. No, you're thinking of counterspell.
I know what I'm saying, but he has been hit by something that is now gone off. The magic has been worked. What you're casting on him does not dispel what has hit him. Not what I'm seeing by this. I'm trying to make sure I'm reading this right.
I'm really confused.
He has been hit. It does, Brian, but you will make those. But that's not happening right now, because they have to be able to determine what's going on here. Well, that's a good question. I see what he's trying to do, but so would dispel magic stop that though? I guess maybe. Well,
I don't see why it wouldn't. It's an ongoing magical effect.
Because it doesn't rule that it can. But I don't see. This is the fuck. I hate it when they do this because of what's been hit. What he's just been hit with. Because there is, it's a effect that came off of the item.
Is the duration of the spell that's doing it instantaneous? Because then I probably can't.
There's some saves that Brian gets, but once the spell's been triggered, the object ceases to be magical, and the spell's been fired off.
Yeah.
And so the spell has been done, and so he's fighting something internally. But
yeah.
I'm not seeing where you can go and just cast that and you just reverse the effects of what's happening to him.
So you're saying we could have dispelled magic on the box before you opened it?
That would have saved. Yes, that's correct. Or on the item that was hidden up underneath there, but y'all didn't cast anything on that. Yeah, and so, damn. So so he's got some stuff, and
so if I'm turned to stone and I'm holding the bag of holding that has the phylactery in it, what happens to the phylactery?
No, it's in a different dimension. Remember, and you weren't supposed to tell him what you were doing, Brian. Damn it!
You told them not to.
No, I did not tell. I told them they was then to guess, dude. You just ruined that. Bonkers.
What did you? What did he ruin so I can keep up?
God damn it. Brian, you weren't supposed to say anything. That's unfair.
Well, skip
Sir,
it.
no, that's unfair. You were told and what's happening, and you had no right to speak, sir. Now your bag of holding is gone
Said stone
forever. Goober.
That sounds
So
like
anyway, so they can
a
make
disproportionate
perception
response.
checks or arcana, arcana,
perception check.
arcana checks
Okay.
to see what's happening to them. Yeah, it'd actually be arcana. Oh.
I do the perception check. Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah.
I done it. I'm gonna inspiration that.
There you go. Yes, that's all I need to know. Inspode it. He's turning to stone.
No kidding.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
I could have told you that.
I don't know, do we need him? Can I
Yeah.
get his staff?
Yeah, we kind of do. We definitely need his bag of holding back because it's stone right now.
It
That's
is
true.
all stone. Yes, he has. Well, he's
It's
it-
all
it's in the
about the
process
bag
of
of
it.
holding.
But yeah, so nothing's opening up. You basically, yes, see him. So, yeah,
Yeah, okay, so yeah, dispel magic doesn't work on stuff like that.
Yeah,
It
no,
has
I
to
didn't
be
think it-
like
I didn't think
it
it
has to be
would.
like a concentration spell, I think.
it is. But how does
Something
the
that, no, no,
But it
yeah,
is.
dispel it has to be on something that's still a spell,
Yeah,
like an enchantment or something.
yeah. So, but you're detecting, yes, that what you see underneath there now, you
Yeah.
know, you're feeling that it's gone, and what you see is a little bitty silver mirror is attached to the bottom of the inside of the lid, and he
Mhm.
he puts
Blast
the
it.
lid up, and as he looked down at it, kabammy!
Okay, I'll check out
Blast
the
it.
mirror.
Just
Thank you.
it's yep, it all it is a simple little silver mirror.
Okay, he's not in the mirror. is he?
No. Mm-mm.
Smash it.
No, well, you
Okay.
know now that he's been, because of your arcana and trying to just ascertain what's happening.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that he is now
Yeah, he's
under
just
the
been
effects,
turned to stone.
his
Yeah.
flesh to stone. Yes, and he has a limited time before he is completely petrified.
Does Quetzal, does your restoration do that?
That's what I was looking at because I figured it was something like that.
Uh,
Lesser restoration doesn't get rid of that. It gets blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Yeah.
Damn.
Greater
Is this
restoration,
something-
I guess.
Yeah, that's what we'd need. And unfortunately, I think Felinda
Doesn't
has
somebody
it.
have greater restoration? Oh shit.
Oh, really?
Probably again.
Best chance we got's a board.
Oh man.
Another predicament.
The one person who can fix this is the one who got hit by it.
He's quite pretty as a statue. He could almost be a fountain.
This would be a
if you
very
attached a
opportune
hose to him.
time for Zeke to show up. This would be a super opportune time for Zeke to show up with a
They're
potion.
on
or
vacation.
something.
Doom,
How
doom,
bad
doom.
is that?
This is bad.
Hell do you do? Can't dispel it. You know, it can close you in a sphere where nothing can pass through, but the damage is not concentrated damage, right? So it's already done.
That's correct.
Can move you far away.
Well, I have teleport now.
I didn't think you could cast it,
But-
but if you maybe if you can get away from something, you could. It would
Tell-
reverse.
Yeah, no, I can't cast us out.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's correct.
I wonder if you can go from level to level with teleport.
But like a dimension door, you a few 100 feet away pretty easily.
You shouldn't be able to cast level 7 wizard spells anyways.
If you're referring to the dimension door, that's level 4.
Dimension door is like 400 feet.
Yeah. I mean, if I think the effect is because he's in a range of this
It's not.
box, I can get him
It's
away
not.
from it. But I don't think that's the
It's
case.
nothing to do with the box anymore.
No, yeah.
It's an effect that has already gone off. It's no different. Being turned to stone by magic is no different from being turned into a corpse by magic. You're just stone now.
Nothing we can do to stop it.
Oh, we need a greater resto.
Mm-mm. That's a problem. Now, how big of a stone are we talking about?
What do you mean?
Well,
He's elf-sized.
It's a millennial statue.
Yeah, he's full. Yeah, he's
So
full
it's heavy.
form.
Well, yeah.
it's bad. We can't just sit here, so we got to move him or cure him. And there's no cure.
Evidently,
Would you do that?
I don't know. There's just dice going off in the background. People
Yeah,
are just
yeah.
doing stuff. I don't know what's happening.
What are we doing, gents?
Do we wait it out?
What?
Do we wait it out?
I guess.
You can your
I'm gonna peek behind this curtain.
Arcana will tell you that he has an internal fight that he's waging.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And we can't dispel it?
no, unfortunately
No.
not. It is-
Sucks.
let me see. So
I'm gonna look behind this curtain.
okay. You peek behind the curtain and you will see this.
I'm gonna sing inspiring songs to him.
To who?
Yeah.
To millennial.
He can't hear you. He's stone.
He can't hear me at all.
No, he doesn't get that from you. No.
Are
he
you
does
sure
not.
about that?
I'm positive about that. He is
Are you
internal.
all right? I'm gonna start casting guidance on him then. He's getting Skittles one way or another.
Yep, he gets it.
No, I don't have guidance. That's right.
No, it's a shame. That's what you see, Shadow.
Thank you. I'm gonna go over and pick up that decanter.
You, when you, okay, it. Sorry. All right, here we go. One, here.
I rush out of there as fast as I can.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so
Yep. Tell us what you saw first.
well, okay. What? I'm sorry. I was getting ready to tell Brian something. Brian, hold that thought. You failed, but don't throw anything yet. Don't you dare. What did you say, Robert?
I rush out of there as fast as I can, like meowing.
Do you take it with you?
If there's something in my hand, I guess I'll clamp on it as tight as I can and keep running.
Well, I thought you grabbed the decanter, right?
I did.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And yeah, that's yeah. You guys run out of there, and he's carrying a little statuette in his hand as he runs out of there. I guess meowing.
Hey, what are you doing? What is that? Where are you going? Speak.
Holy cow.
I hand it to Linda. I'm like, will this help?
I don't know. What is it?
I don't know.
Look at it.
Yeah, you're in a second, Brian. In a second, you get all of it. This is
Okay. He's handed me.
He's handed
He has
you.
handed me the thing. What is it?
It looks like a tabaxi. Actually, it looks just like oh, you dog. Okay, so here's the issue. So in the background here, Brian we're about to find out the true moment of testing here. He has made 2 successful saves. He's had 2 failure saves. His last save, the first throw, was a 9, which is a failure. And he's about to use his last point of inspiration to make his save. If he succeeds, then good things probably happen. If he does not, well, then we'll address that. Here we go. You may roll that out in the open too, Brian. Oh, you may not already have. Oh, he did. And that is, was it? Oh, you are so lucky. You had to have a 20. He rolls a 20, and y'all are sitting there as you're messing with this, as the tabaxi comes running out, and all of a sudden you hear this, and, stone dust comes billowing out of Felinial as he's going, trying to breathe. And
Nah, I still sweat. I wasn't worried at all.
you weren't worried at all. Your DCs were 20 on that, and you were all over the place on your rolls. But he succeeds on his last save, and he fights off the ability. He saves. He had to have 3 successes against 3 failures, just like death saves, basically. And they don't have to be consecutive. So,
Good
boom.
job.
There you go. You're out of the woods.
So now I'm just standing there holding a mini tabaxi.
Yeah. It's a mini tabaxi. It's crystal too. And you hear some slosh. You feel some sloshing around in it.
Is there a cover?
Well, it's was it? Well, you
Can
know
I
what
pop
it was
off
before.
the head?
Yeah, basically there's a on the back of you there's a little flip finger trigger, and you flip it up and your neck opens up, your head kind of pops off at an angle,
This is disturbing.
and you can see something sloshing around inside you.
What?
I sniff it.
It smells like wine.
Apparently I'm filled with wine.
Why?
I hand it to Felinial. I say, maybe you need some of this right now.
I'm not drinking anything in this room.
I mean, it's coming from me. How could it be harmful for you?
Well, then you drink it.
I don't drink wine.
Okay, what's behind the curtain?
He just, when you pull it aside, there is an overstuffed leather chair and a small table right next to it, and that's it. What y'all see. That's not what he saw.
Care to elaborate?
Well, it had a crystal on the table, and I picked it up, and it turned into me.
Yeah, there was a crystal
Oh.
decanter on the table, and when he picked it up, it changed form into him.
Okay,
It's weird.
put it down.
I put it down on the floor.
It you see a tabaxi cat
Okay,
sitting there.
I'll pick it up.
Yeah. Oh, you do? Okay. When
Sure.
you touch it, when you grab it and all that, y'all begin to see it change form, and all of a sudden there's a mini Linder in his hand.
Well, this is fun. What was this freaking you out for?
Now you see
What is it?
A Linder. Yeah, and you feel sloshing around in it. And there's a little bitty lever on the back of it, and when you pick it up, your head pops off, and it's on like a, it's on
I got that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You drink
So
yourself?
what is it? No,
I'm not sure what you're asking me. What is it? What do you mean?
I'm not asking you. Shadow seemed to know something more about it.
Oh, gotcha.
I know nothing about it other than it had something in it. Maybe
Well,
it could
then why
help.
did it freak you out so bad?
I was hoping it would help us out.
Okay.
Seems that we didn't need it though.
Well, my detect magic should still be up, as I assume it's magical. Of some
you will.
kind.
Yeah, you felt transmutation coming off of it. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
That's all that y'all have. Salsa, would you move?
Okay.
Go figure. This whole area, as you know quite well. So,
Cool.
yeah, Feliniel's
Okay.
feeling a little bit better now. He can stand up. He has been thwarted, or the turn to stone is thwarted. Came close.
Very.
Would have had a Feliniel statue that you could have put in the tavern.
Yeah, I would have had a hard time carrying me up out of here, I think.
Oh, we would have figured
I don't know.
something
Well,
out.
I'm pretty strong.
Yeah, because then we could have attached a hose to the back of him and it hollowed out his mouth. You could have made a little statue, a little fountain statue.
I have Tensor's floating disc.
I have enlarged reduce.
Oh, that was close. That one was close, man. Okay, there's nothing else in the room other than that. And you've got a crystal decanter of Linder. Here, I'm going to put the if you want the decanter, because it is crystal, even though it's shaped like you now,
Yeah.
and it's yeah, it's in the party sheet now.
So, the rug on the floor?
That's it's actually you're looking at the rug. Yes, it is actually an owl bear rug. Nothing else.
But is it a nice rug? I was thinking about taking it back to the tower and putting it in my bedroom.
You can. Yeah, it's in really good shape. If you want it, it's pretty heavy.
Did we search the rest of this room?
Here, I put the owl bear rug. It's yours. You move it around and you can take it. There's nothing else in the room. Yeah, you can search around.
Will it fit in my bag?
You can have it. You can have it as your compensation for your encounter here in this room.
Fair enough.
Okay, he's moving across the.
I'm gonna search for traps.
You can. Please do so. Almost got one of them, but his last save.
So that feat that gave me proficiency in Constitution saves just paid off right there.
Yeah, you were doing
Excellent.
okay. The first, your second and third, yeah, I think your second and third after your first fail were 20, where are they? 23 and 24. You knocked those out of the park, and then you went right back down. Okay. You do not detect any traps if you rolled it. I'm letting you have it. So, yeah.
I did roll
Yeah,
it.
you're good. Yeah, 31. Yeah. Yeah. Why I even make you roll, I don't know, but it's just to keep you honest.
And I'll try to open the door.
All right. You're going to open the door, and you're going to see first a little hallway, and then you're going to see interesting. Very interesting room. It kind of makes out. Actually, I don't really care about the alcoves. You can see all those from your vantage point. You see a 20-foot high. You basically a little short hallway you're looking at, and at the end of this hallway, as you can see, is a dome chamber, and there's little alcoves around the outside of it. The whole place is just gleaming with metal plating. Looks like mithril. And above in the alcoves, above each one of them is a small. You see a small yellow glow coming from this kind of the ceiling above it. In between the alcoves, you see small little circle indentations. Each alcove's about 8 feet tall, looks to be about 4 feet deep, and it narrows from the end, from the front of it to the back, from about a 3 foot to 1 foot.
Be the disintegration thing.
And yeah, there seems to be crystalline formations above each one of the alcoves in the ceiling that are about 8 foot high. The ceiling of the alcove, and then the dome itself, I think, has also got crystal from what you're seeing emanating. But the whole place is plated with mithril.
Okay, then. Do we want to do anything in this room?
Is this where the keys fit?
Don't know.
It's got to be right. That room with the orange circle is just where that.
That's where the
thing went
shrieker
off.
was at. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think we need to do anything in that room.
Your detect magic still flowing off, right?
It's an hour.
Yeah, you're getting the whole room's pinging abjuration actually.
Yeah.
All right,
But
I mean, you gotta go in
but
there.
it's only pinging in the alcoves, not in the center of the room.
Okay. Interesting. Well, that's not right.
Okay, we're moving on.
For now, it seems, yeah.
All right, I'll unlock tokens so y'all can move freely.
That's the door to the next level.
Yeah, he said there was. You say stairs going down?
He will
Is that what
tell
he
you.
said?
He told you that outside the two doors that
Doors.
are flanked by lidless eyes pillars, that a landing, and then there's a staircase going down hundreds of feet to the next level. And when y'all can open it up. I'm not too worried. You can open up and look. They're not locked. You look down, and that's exactly what you see.
Okay.
What's next?
I'm gonna search for traps.
Where? Oh, y'all went into there? Okay, 1 second. Let me see where you are at. Okay.
This is where the dead thing was.
The mind flayers with its head ripped off is behind
Yep.
that table area. And you see before you, let me check this map. The table is done, and then behind there was a standard. Okay. Inventory. The ogres are giant. Yeah. Okay. I'm not worried about them. Yeah. There's just another stone door.
I'll search for traps.
Go right ahead. Don't detect any.
I'll attempt to open the door.
You do. And you will see this. A room. You look into the room, and in the middle of the room, you're going to see there's some chains attached to the walls and the floor, and it looks... Actually, I need you to make me a survival check. Would you please?
Okay.
For what you're seeing. See if you... Yeah, so you can't tell if your eyes are deceiving you or not, but you see what looks to be the body of an ogre is laying there chained up, but it's got the head of a carrion crawler. And it's actually moving.
This used to be the transmutation experiments they were talking about.
It's
Looks like we should put it out of its misery.
The chains are looped through iron rings bolted to the floor, and you see some padlocks attached to all of them. You know, a couple of chains holding it down, and it's it's moaning there, looking around. You know, it's wild-eyed, and then you see as it moves around in the back corner, you see what looks to be the ogre's severed head. And the bottom of the body, the head, we see the ogre's severed head and the carrion crawler's decapitated body. And they're just rotting.
Head
And
transplant.
you're all of a sudden hit with just the smell of rotting flesh, you know, as it's just...
Yeah.
Yeah. A dreadful stench. On the
Put it out of its misery.
northwest wall right here, hanging up about 10 feet high, is an iron ring with some keys on it.
Ooh.
That are out of its reach, ability to get to. Ah, damn it.
Put this thing out of its
Okay.
misery.
1 second. All right. And okay. Yep, you move in there, and this creature, you know, begins to rise up. It doesn't like it has much strength to it, and it's trying to lurch toward you. And 1 second, I will show you where it's at. Carrion org.
Looks like a carrion crawler.
Well, it has the body. It has the
I just told my other two.
yeah. It's been combined. Two pieces of the other.
You said it's chained down or something.
It is chained down to bolted to the floor, but you see tentacles that are, coming out of the carrion's body, which have a 10-foot reach.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like it has ability to move much.
I hit it.
You can. It's there. It's there. I put it in the combat tracker.
Yeah, I've rolled my crossbow. It says it hit.
Yeah. Well, then you hit it.
Advantage on that.
What was that?
What's it, Brian? You're breaking up.
So it should have advantage on the attack because it's restrained, right?
We can make it restrained. I don't know. Let's see. 1 second.
But that matters whether or not he can get his sneak attack.
It's just, yeah. There you go. So you hit it, and it screams out. You give it some damage. Everybody's just pummeling it. Oh, almost. There you go. All right. They needed some combat. That'll kill it.
Not exactly combat, though.
Okay. You kill it. It drops to the
I'll
ground.
go over and get those keys.
Yeah, you grab the keys. There's 3 keys on there.
Sweet.
You see 3 locks on the chain that are holding it down.
Yeah, so they're probably, are they even useful keys to us?
Probably
They look
not.
like regular keys to you.
I'll throw them down at the body of the beast.
Boom. So done.
So close and yet so far away.
That's right.
I'll search for traps.
Go right ahead. Okay. You don't detect any.
I will open the door then.
You see before you a hallway. And... oh, turn it on. Quit. There we go. A door on the other side of the hallway, and then a hallway going off to the northeast.
I'll search for traps here.
Whatever. Yeah, you can. Stone doors before you. And what you see when you're walking up to it, there are... This door is sculpted to resemble tentacles entwining around and through bleached human skulls.
Sounds fun.
You don't detect any traps. Or do you?
I'll open the door.
Ha ha ha. Boom. All right, you open up the rest of this room. And what you're going to see is in the middle of the floor is a shallow pool of something. It is El Rico reeking. And in the eastern corner of the room here stands a human male with nothing but a leather harness and loincloth. Very kind of raises his head up as he looks as you open the door. In his hand is a half-eaten, looks like a half-eaten loaf of bread. And he's just staring at you.
Hey, what are you doing down here, bud?
He kind of tucks his tongue out a little bit and he kind of drools on the floor.
Trained it anywhere, or is he just standing there?
He's just standing right there. He is He's just got drool coming out of the side of his mouth. A piece of bread in his hand. He's kind of looking at y'all.
Is he afflicted by the blabbermouth curse?
I wanted to cast Detect Magic and see if he's being affected by anything.
Yeah.
Would that the same thing with this like turn to stone? If it's already a cast on him, let me check. Would that still show up? Well, I guess already me looking up something would tell you that it is. You haven't. Yeah. You have no idea. It will not detect.
But detect magic. Does it ping?
Nope.
Is he no?
You don't know. Yeah, it would just be like if you had cast it on Felinial after it had already gone off. You have no idea what's hitting them. You would have known where it came from, but
Well, it depends on whether or not the spell is actively affecting him, or if it once it's
same. I'm letting you know. You can't tell. It's been if something's been cast on him, you don't know what it is.
Gotcha.
But he's going.
I slap him in the face.
You slap him on the face, and yeah, he just kind of he stumbles. His bread goes flying, and he kind of falls down to the ground, and he's like crawling for the bread.
Oh, this guy's team's lost.
So, he just kind of yells out.
Do we want to do something about this or leave?
I don't know what to do about it.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, we could put him out of his misery too.
This is just a guy who may or may not be under a spell. The other thing was some kind of heinous experiment that was obviously suffering. This guy just seems like he's an idiot.
Well, that's its own suffering.
True.
No.
Well, he probably doesn't know better, so he's probably not suffering that badly. But killing him is very important.
He's been alive down here this long.
Well, I'm not going to.
All right, I'll continue down the hallway.
Yep. You'll see a hallway that continues. He just kind of, and he sits back up in the corner of his little area, grabs his bread, kind of licks it. You see a hallway that turns and heads north. And then it looks like it turns to the west. All right. You'll see north hallway with thou shall not pass barriers. And then you will see continue on west, back the way you came. Okay. Another door.
I will search for
A
traps.
stone door. Yep, go right ahead. Nothing.
I will attempt to open the door then.
Okay, what you see is this. In the middle of the east wall is your lovely stone arch, and You see a what is this arch look like? A stone arch embedded in the middle of the east wall has an image of an open book carved into the keystone.
Is there anything else in the room?
Nope.
I guess I'll enter.
Okay. Yep, and you just see, looks like the hallway goes off to the north. And a door to the west.
These maps. Looks like there's a secret door in the northwest corner.
You have no idea. Why would they do that? That is horrible. There's no
It
way,
is horrible.
there's no
I
way to
would say
hide
that-
that from you at all. At all. You know. But but they have the stone. Yeah, I don't get why they did that. You don't know that though. You may not search for it because it is given. Actually, there's nothing you can. I'm trying to see what.
20.
It actually, what is this room? Actually, you know what? I will grant that your passive perception. There's something wrong with that wall.
Hey, there's something over here, guys.
Quetzal and Kieran, are y'all going to join them, or are you going to sit in the hallway? Yeah, you kick the door, and you see a little dusty web choke passage, and you see another door outlined.
Over there.
Yep, across the way. Okay. What are we doing?
Try to go through that door. I guess I'll search for traps.
Yeah, it looks like it opens up. The door opens up into your where you're standing, but you don't detect anything.
I will pull it back.
Okay. You turn to stone. All right. You open this up and you see, wow, it's a classroom.
A mimic.
It's don't you wish? Looks like a classroom because you see there are scattered throughout the room are 7 stone desks that are facing the east wall here. And along the eastern wall is a chalkboard. And you quite clearly see on the chalkboard, written in big chalk letters, are the words, "You all fail," in common.
I didn't realize I had a test.
That's kind of funny, though.
When you step into the room, 1 second, as you put your foot on the ground and begin to move, the desk all rise off the ground in front of you. All 7 of them rise about, we'll say this is a 20 by 20, 20-foot seat, and they rise about 5 feet off the ground.
Rise up off the ground.
All 7 stone desks rise up off the ground, and they begin to move into an arc formation facing the chalkboard. They were just kind of scattered about, but you now have got, they make an arc.
Okay.
Where are we? All right. You can step around them. Yep.
I'll search for traps.
Yep. Now that y'all, the rest of you guys,
I'll open the door.
well, hold. What are your companions doing? You guys. So Kieran, Quetzal, you guys need to catch up. Because I'm going to kill you all right in this room. Thank you. Okay. Open the door. You will see a... Oh, quit. Darn it. Let me... All right. So you see this intersection, and mounted on the walls are several more blackboards with looks like some phrases and formulas, arcanish in nature. You're not sure. You from what you're looking at, Shadow, you can't really tell. A table sits in the middle of the room. And you see some flasks and beakers. It's covered in cobwebs, looking like it has not been disturbed in quite a long time. And like I said, you see a couple, the couple of blackboards against each alcoves. What you're seeing, you see some writings and stuff on them. They do not make sense to you, however, since they're not roguish in nature. All right. What about the rest of y'all? Okay. All right. Linder, Quetzal, Kieran. Quetzal. All right. You see in the north hallway, you will see what looks to be a hallway continues onward. And then you will see Shadow this way, and Fluenial will see down that way. Hallways going north, east, and west.
I'm going to look further north.
Okay. All right. You're going to see, looks like the hallway comes to an end, but before you, yep, you see two doors. All right, that's what Shadow did. Kieran, what are you doing? You're moving around? Okay. You could tell that these are arcana markings and formulas. The wizards can, most certainly.
Is there any way to gauge if there's a meaning behind them?
Yeah, you can make me an arcana check. You can make me arcana checks. The wizards can. Well, Kieran, why don't you just roll a complete bonker ones? Study the markings and exceed arcana. You can tell that they are attempts by some individual to unravel the secrets of spells beyond their comprehensions. They are trying to unravel something very high level, way high level, and they are failing. You cannot tell what they're trying to decipher, though. But
that can't be ending well.
Yeah. So
whatever they're doing and failing at probably is having repercussions.
Mm-hmm. Now, any of your detects and stuff would be off by now, just so you know.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
I'll search for traps.
You've got a big stone doa there. You don't detect any. Sorry, that was Slender's. No, you don't detect anything.
I will attempt to open the door then.
It is locked.
I will attempt to unlock the door then.
You fail. You mess
Is the
around with the
lock on the
lock and all that, and all of a sudden you go, man, I can't figure this out.
It's a lock on the outside.
It's built into the door.
I'm gonna let wizardy types try this one then.
Wizards.
Yes. Do you have
So-
knock, Kieran?
Nope.
I got it. I'll step in and cast knock on the door.
These doors have. Son of a. This is another one of those damn. Because it's arcane lock, you're supposed to be able to pop the door.
Suppress it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but according to this, that's not. I'm gonna grant it because I get tired of this. But it basically says the only way there's another way to open the door, to force it open, and it doesn't say that lock works. But because it's arcane lock, I have to assume that you can do that. But it actually gives me a different deal. But I'm gonna open it up. So,
Okay.
because I think arcane lock. But I'll give it this one just because you're feeling that the lock is. It is arcanic, but it is high level. Something about it, is doing that. What you will open up and see in this room is a corroded steel helm rest atop a pile of rusty swords in the middle of the room. Actually, it's not 10 feet.
Well, it's not very.
It's only about 5 feet. 5 feet. It's just a corroded helm and some swords lying in the middle of the room.
That's it. That
is all that you see.
Interesting. I wonder if this is their failed attempts. Whatever they were trying to do.
Anything magic in there?
He doesn't know.
My detect isn't up anymore.
not
I
up
can
anymore.
recast it. It's a ritual, so I'll just take the time to recast it.
You take the time to recast it. Well, when Flennial steps into the room, the swords begin to rise up to vaguely form a humanoid form, and the swords rush out toward Flennial. Make me initiative rolls. Yay! Not that it really matters. Big, but we needed some kind
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Okay, Flennial. Some swords form up before you, making a creature of some sort.
All right, I will step up and try a green flame blade attack.
Yeah, apparently.
And as a bonus action, I will do an unarmed strike.
Apparently you can hurt this. Yeah. Big whoopee.
Up to finish it.
Shadow.
Yep.
Rusted steel is attacking y'all. Put it out of. Oh, wow. Way to go, Shadow.
I'm going to use inspiration to do that one more time.
Wow. Oh, there's his hit. Now he can put it out of its misery. I'm pretty certain that you're going to destroy this thing now. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Okay. They all slam back down to the ground. Actually, some of the swords break. They were so rusted. This is a hazard here. You know, your tetanus shots abound if you get nicked by these things.
I just had one of those.
Well, that's what you're
I'm
looking
good.
at. Yep, exactly. Okay. Yep, it crashes. You killed it.
I'll
Anything
search
else?
for traps.
Is there anything else in here besides this pile of swords?
No, nothing at all.
Any traps that I can find?
Nope.
I'll attempt to open.
It's locked.
I try to unlock it.
You fail.
I get mad and try to pull it open.
You are unsuccessful, sir.
Well, that's too bad.
Well, I guess you could give me a strength check if you really, really, really wanted to. And you were so mad at it. Thanks, Thunder Muffin. Thanks for the follow. Oh, you're unfortunately you pull it and you break a nail.
Well, I'll go back. Wizards.
Well, I don't have enough second level spells to cast knock on every door we come across. So we'll have to figure out something else if they're all like this.
Quetzal can try to kick it open.
I was just about to ask that.
Make me a strength check. You don't. You stub a toe.
I look down both hallways.
Somebody else can try now.
If I assist him in it,
He's already tried. Somebody else can try. You don't get to keep somebody else can do it since he failed. Or two of you can do it together, but Quetzal has now been thwarted.
Can you assist me there?
Well, yeah.
Can you step up and assist me?
Yes, I will assist.
Well, you've already done it. You've already done it, Quetzal. You're ineligible.
You said together they could do it.
Others that have not failed.
Anyway.
Fine, I will go do the assisting.
There
Who cares
you
who
go.
does
Give
the
me
assisting?
give me a strength check there. I'm just being cantankerous with y'all because I didn't get Philenial as a statue. I was really
Always.
looking forward to that. All right, yeah, I'll give it to you. Yeah,
That was a strength save.
Pull. It doesn't matter. I tallied the numbers up. He rolled high enough. Okay. Well, no, you opened the door. You got to stay there. And you look into this room.
I thought you said we didn't.
And in the middle of the room, all that you see right here is a shoe. That's it.
A shoe.
A shoe. Just looks like an old cobbled shoe, a little loafer of some sort. You know, a little worn. That's it. Nothing else in the room.
A shoe.
A shoe. A single shoe.
Why am I the one who feels like he has to go in and disturb everything?
Well, what's the shoe? What's it say?
Oh
Is it
no,
Ed
Robert,
Jordan?
you're not looking. Robert, no, Robert, you are over there checking out the doors. No. All right, now
My plan was always to go back after looking down the halls unless someone followed me.
Flennial walked in. Flennial, there's a shoe in front of you.
Expect the shoe.
You're sitting. You grab the shoe and you shake it out, and a little scorpion drops on the ground and tries to sting you. Oh, it misses.
Step on it.
It's a little bitty scorpion.
Or is it like
a little? You know, it's a little bitty scorpion, basically.
I stop it.
You stomp on
Better
but
roll
it's-
an
you gotta-
unarmed
you-
attack.
Unarmed attack. Yep. As it sits there. You stomp on it, you squish it, and you got to apply it. When you do that, would you please make me a dexterity save at disadvantage? All right, you get flipped back 10 feet here. As you stomp on it, you feel it squish, and all of a sudden, walk, the whole thing changes before you, and this creature roars out from the area, and all of you may roll initiative now. Really? I can't even roll. Oh, that is horrible. Horrible. All right, Shadow, now you can hear the roar of this thing. And we'll put it in a square, to complete square like this. Yep. Oh, he's going to give you some love. Actually, he'd be facing, he's not facing anybody, so he turns to face you, Shadow.
That's fine. That was feline.
Yeah, I get it. I
agility.
know you can get in there. That's why I wasn't worried about it, dude. Yeah.
I will then use my. Where is it? Shadow Step to bounce to the other side.
Well, he's not engaged with anybody, so
That's fine. Shadow Step gives me advantage on my next attack.
there you go. Then you're good. Okay. Hit.
But would he then turn to face Shadow after he gets attacked?
He's going to after the first hit. But I'm assuming Shadow's getting ready to punch him here. Sucker punch him. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Of course.
But he is facing you.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it will in a second.
Well, he's stunned, so.
Yeah, but he's not incapacitated. He's stunned. His eyes still work.
Stunned is incapacitated.
No, it's not. It says stunned. It's not
Yeah,
incapacitated.
look up stunned.
He's going to give you a love. Anyway, Quetzal. I don't think he's going to survive.
Oh, I can't reach him. He's out of range.
Misty Step.
I was going to say, why didn't you?
Oh,
do
yeah.
it?
Been on you there.
I mean, I only have 2 second level spell slots. I'll just throw a javelin at him.
His back's to
Okay.
you. You're good.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Critical.
I know. With a javelin. All right.
I do the green flame blade again as I go.
Yeah. All right.
Too bad that wasn't a crit.
Oh, look at those dice.
That's rough.
A lot of ones and twos.
Lander. Hit. Still alive. Karen.
I'm just gonna try to she'll touch it.
Hit. He's still alive. Doesn't really matter. Shadow's going to pop him in the face. He can't do anything. The Shadow says so. Finish the creature off, please. Hit. That'll do it. Kabammy. All right. And that is where we will hold for the evening as they sucker punch a scorpion turned into an Umber Hulk right before their very eyes. I'll go through here and add whatever little bit of XP after we're done here. So good job, gents. Like I said, we'll hold here. We will be off. This group will be off next Tuesday as someone has anniversary. Is that what it is, sir?
It's my day anniversary.
Yeah, there you go. So we will take the night off because we're actually, based on what I'm seeing, the rest of the month, unless something comes up, we can play since Christmas and all that takes place over the weekends. So the 22nd, 29th, unless something comes up with everybody, but I'll be good to play. So we'll take off next Tuesday, the 15th, but we're back here on Thursday night as King Bashman is running the guys through Yawning Portal. And then Friday night should be, we believe, our final episode of Waterdeep Dragon Heist with the Dinglings on Friday. And Saturday night, we have the ladies doing Rise Up Against the Slave Lord, the Greyhawk Slaver modules. So that is the rest of our week for streaming. And then we'll be back here for streaming next week. But like I said, off on the 15th. So with that being said, I haven't got anything else, gents. We said good game. I'll do XP here in a second. Everybody else, enjoy yourself. Take care. Blue Box, we appreciate the raid and your group coming over and saying hello. We've got to return the favor sometime. Catch y'all streaming, and we shall do that. But other than that, y'all take care. We'll see you later.
Got it.
Son of a gun. You thought I was going to say son of a bitch, didn't you?